Welcome, Cancer. Thank you for listening to your reading of March 9th, 2023 on your Zodiac Attraction channel, where you will know what the future holds, both in money, your numbers for today, love, health, work and family. So subscribe to the channel, so you don't miss anything. An overwhelming sense of support from beyond the veil could cause you to get emotional this morning, dear Cancer, as the Virgo moon aligns with Mercury. Take a moment to ground and tap into your gratitude, accepting the warmth that comes with connecting to a higher energy source. Consider investing in a more structured domestic life when Luna aligns with Jupiter, bringing forth blessings when you bring order to your heart and home. The vibe could get a little chaotic within your neighborhood this afternoon when Uranus becomes active overhead, marking the perfect excuse to lay low inside. You are going to fare much better today both at home and at work if you enter into a partnership. Individual efforts may run into snags which seem unexplainable and impossible to remove. Working as a team will go a long way in negating these blocks. Cooperation and team effort will end up with success for you at any venture. You aren't the kind of sign who tends to let themselves get too caught up in useless time wasters. As interesting as it might be for some people to float around in unimportant territory, you have your mind focused on much more important and productive things, so you don't normally go looking for such things. It would seem, however, that a very interesting bit of gossip or information is about to wing its way to you, and although you might normally dismiss it without a second thought, this time you should indeed hit the pause button on life and actually process this new intelligence. The reason for this is the beautiful full moon in Virgo lighting up your third house of communications and ideas. Keep your eyes and ears open because the universe is getting ready to send you a message, and you'll need to pay attention when it arrives. Surrounding yourself with familiar things or engaging in comforting routines can feel particularly strengthening today, dear Cancer. While you're curious and crave some mental stimulation, you're inclined to want to play things safe today. At the same time, you're in a great place to creatively combine getting some peace and enjoying some self-expressive fun. Energies elevate your thoughts and inspire a sense of real progress. You may see interesting patterns in your life that help you better understand yourself and your relationships. Good advice that takes into account both practical and emotional factors can come your way. Are you ready for steady growth and a period of personal development? For the first time since 1996, life coach Saturn marches into Pisces, activating your globally expansive 9th house until February 13, 2026. During this eye-opening cycle, you're both a student and a teacher. While you may not be able to take off at the drop of a dime, expect to travel and possibly relocate for important purposes. You could publish something that hits a global nerve, launch a successful business, or grow the one you have, or maybe return to school. And thanks to today's full moon in Curious Virgo, you could home in on local outlets that serve as a springboard into the wider world. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications. This helps us a lot and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. What do you need to prioritize, Cancer? You may feel torn between prioritizing your personal life versus your career path when the moon in Virgo opposes Jupiter in Aries and Chiron in Aries. There is something in your career path that is calling your name, so your vocation may be the center of your world right now. While it is good to be professionally ambitious, it may deter you from taking some time off to relax at home and spend time with your loved ones. Think of these transits as an opportunity to take time off without feeling guilty. It's time to go inwards to find answers to questions that have been on your mind, Cancer. The full moon is encouraging you to focus on your internal self. This is a time to bring balance to your relationship with money. There may be issues around the home and your living environment which is causing you some conflict regarding finances, but now is the time to find inner balance so that any issues you experience can be dealt with in a healthy way. Meditating with crystals such as selenite and quartz can be very helpful in enabling you to achieve this balance. Remember, Cancer, it all starts from within. Lucky numbers. Your lucky numbers for March 9th are 8, 34, 5, 16, 9, 20. Daily love. For months, you've experienced a fiery, fun vibe igniting in the heavens, Cancer. This is because Juno, the asteroid tied to loyalty and marriage, sizzled through the zodiac sign of Aries. This invigorated all relationships with a passionate edge, as we sought more adventure. We have been inspired by the courage of our partners, infused with adrenaline for change, and hungered for all sorts of new horizons. Let this exuberant and feisty energy electrocute you and your partner on every level for a few more days. It will surely bring a joyful change of pace as you explore your true needs and desires. After that, Juno will dance elsewhere. What is the nature of the dialogue between you and your romantic partners? Do you know how to communicate clearly and directly with one another in a way that enables there to be trust and transparency in your relationship? The moon is in Virgo and in your third house today. This placement is urging you to contemplate on these questions. One of the major foundations of a healthy, successful, and fulfilling partnership is one that is built on open, honest, and clear communication. This is a great time for you to practice learning how to be in open dialogue with your partner. What are the ways in which you can strengthen that aspect of your relationship? If there is something you've been wanting to share or express, this would be a good time to do so, in a loving and diplomatic way, of course. At work. Unexpected monetary gains are on the cards for you today. You may recover a substantial amount of money which you never thought to see again. Follow up on your dormant investments today and you can get an unexpected piece of good news. Someone who had borrowed money from you and which you thought was lost forever is likely to return it today. How good are you at expressing your ideas to others? Do you feel skillful in your communication abilities at work? The moon is in Virgo and in your third house, and these are all questions to meditate on. Communication can truly be everything sometimes. What good are all your brilliant ideas if you don't have the ability to clearly explain and bring them across to your audience? Today would be a good day to advertise yourself and the services you offer. Health. You are pretty charged today. Divert the excess energy in keeping yourself fit and fine. Devise a strategy for proper exercise on a regular basis. Make a point to commit yourself to it. You cannot afford to compromise with your health, so check your tendency of drifting away from routine tasks. This full moon in Virgo transit is a time for you to focus on your home and family, Cancer. You may feel the urge to declutter and clean up your living space. Carry a piece of moonstone to help you connect with your emotions and intuition. Foods that are good for you during this time include soups and stews. Self-care could include spending time with loved ones, family and friends. You are going to receive a piece of valuable advice from your partner today. It may not be to your liking, but you would do well to attend to it. This can be of considerable importance to you. This can be related to financial matter, your career, or your family. It is vital that you should not turn defensive and ignore this advice, as that can only result in regret. You're really good at dealing with a lot of difficult aspects of life. In fact, you tend to handle things so well that people are often beyond impressed with you. This shouldn't come as much of a shock considering all your skills, but sometimes even you can get a little worn out from putting on the incredible act you manage to produce every damn day. From the look of things, you've been producing a lot lately, a lot of performances, a lot of projects, a lot of whatever. I'd also say that from the look of things it's time to focus on something else, namely the people in your life. While you've been so busy with your one-person show, have you potentially let a key relationship slip to the wayside? We love that you get to this part of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like it, and leave us your comments. At Zodiac Attraction we always read them, and see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.